Hello, this is James. Bakura event has ended. Hope you got all of your Umbra Mirages, the Elemental Lord for the OTK Cheese deck, and the Light Tower has come to banish the Bakuran darkness forever. We're going to talk about the cards, we're going to talk about the gems, we're going to talk about the new items. We're going to do it all in this event preview review video. So first we're going to talk about the cards, and before we talk about, the impactful cards, I want to talk about these normal rarity cards. I want to call attention to the Moon Envoy. Scrumptious. Giving me that side eye. Double handing his powerful staff. This man is ready for intercourse, and I could not be more consenting. This is really. I mean, he needs two hands. He's like, I know what you want. I know what you need. It's the double-handed moon bow, and also with the sex eyes. I don't know if this is just coincidence. Dark Witch is having the lustful, parted lips. And I can see even through the OCG censorship that she is ready. Also with the two-handed staff. All right, so if we get in, let's get into the impactful cards. I've had my fun. Lanyard the Liberator, Fairy Light. Add 2 of your removed from play fairy type monsters to your hand each time a counter trap is activated. I don't think you'll ever use this card. I will endeavor to prove myself wrong. Light Ray Diabolos. 7-star Light Dragon. Cannot be normal summoned. Must first be special summoned from your hand by having 5 or more light monsters with different names in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can banish 1 light monster from your graveyard, then target 1 set card your opponent controls. Reveal that target. Then place that target on either the top or bottom of that deck. So, translation. Once per turn, you have the opportunity to set off a Canadia. Because it's not like Red Dragon Ninja. The opponent can activate it in response. But good try. He's only a rare though, but probably not worth using. On the other hand, we have Light Ray Gearfried. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by having 5 or more light monsters with different names in your graveyard. Cannot be special summoned in other ways. Take note, users of memory of an adversary. Once per turn during either player's turn when a spell trap card is activated, you can banish 1 warrior type monster from your graveyard. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. All face-up monsters you control must be warrior type to activate and to resolve this effect. So the presence of Light Ray Gearfried obstructs the use of Light Ray Diabolos, because this is obviously much better. And with Tristan's new light type, not the Absolute Crusader. Absolute Crusader is Earth attribute. Yeah, not type, attribute. Absolute Crusader is Earth attribute. I almost kind of like had a lunar response in my pants to reading Light Ray Gearfried, but then I went back and looked at Tristan. So Absolute Crusader is not a light type. You can use him, but he doesn't contribute to Light Ray Gearfried. But Freed, the Brave Wanderer, or whatever, the Wandering, he's a light warrior type, and I am thinking about Warrior Grass deck with the Light Ray Gearfried. Just get all your light warriors, dump them in there, dump them with grass. It'll be a good time. Vylon Tetra, level 2 light tuner. It discard, not neglecting the Synchro show. Yeah, you know what? It was weird about the Bakura event. There was no Synchro anything in the Bakura event. Yeah, it was like old cards and Umbra Mirage. So Violent Tetra, acknowledging the Synchro activities. If this card is sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life puntos. Target 1 face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target. If the equipped monster would be destroyed, you can destroy this equipped card instead. And then I think the Vylon's also, so you can use it to block. You can use it to block, and then if it dies, you can pay some life points, bring it back, and then I think the Vylons have the ability to bring they're like Dragoonity Militum. They can bring it back out, and then you can use it as a tuner. That's going to be... I think that's better. I think that's the best Violon tuner that we have. Diana the Light Spirit. These are always good. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one light monster from your graveyard. So if you have this in your hand, you can banish a light monster from your graveyard. Special summon. You could tribute her. Okay, not for this, but you can tribute her for other things, and then you can special summon that banished monster with what's it called? Premature Return. Premature Return. And BLS Creator Grass Revival. Maybe. Okay, that makes my heart sing, because BLS Creator, that was my deck before I was making YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be very excited to bring it back. And finally, the ultra rare Lightning Warrior, level 7 Light Warrior Synchro. 1 turn plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card in your opponent's hand. I think that by the time you get Lightning Warrior out, your opponent likely has few, if any, cards in their hand. In most competitive cases, we're very lean with the cards when we're playing Ankies and vampires and whatnot. But you know, as a cheese card, I like it as punishing for stalling decks. You could do some real big damage with the Lightning Warrior. But he does a max of 1800. Yeah, 300 damage times a maximum of 6 cards in the hand. Or, you know, maybe you could bait out your opponent. You could let them stall and then play infinite cards. That's silly. But anyway, Lightning Warrior, not a great monster, but a fun and interesting monster. Alright, so let's move to the DD Tower itself. If you're curious why I was doing that in the card catalog, it is because the images were broken in the DD box. So we're gonna do the lottery next. But if you click on the images out of that, they don't. Oh no, there they are. Never mind. Oh, okay. So we're not. Okay, that's different. All right. So where are we getting these cards from? So we're getting Tetra and. Alright, so that's why it was broken, because it was in the wrong place. So when this first dropped, we had Lightning Warrior here, but you couldn't click on him at all, and that's because he was put in not the correct place. So, box details, Violon Tetra, Diana the Light Spirit, and then we already have, well, we've had Lightning Blade in the past. Not going to use, pretty good, and also not going to use, these come out of the lottery, and get ready for this. Some booster packs, a whole bunch of purple drank. This crystal, so what the purple crystal, so these are just the normal power crystals here, and then this purple crystal, when you use it in the DD Tower, it gives you a double draw, which you probably don't need, but kind of, you know, spices it up. And then shabooms! 40 gems times 3 out of the DD box. Now, this box has a bunch of, look at all this purple drink. This box is double the size. I think the old boxes, they were like 12, weren't they? 20 or 12. They weren't 24. But this is a large amount of gems to be giving away for free. Definitely incentivizing you to complete all those missions, get all the orbs, and clear out the lottery, and that's gonna be a good time. And then as we ascend the tower, was that Light Ray Diabolos? So it's like Exodian Necros. We get the ultra rare the ultra rare monster at level 30, and then I imagine at level 40 once the higher levels are unlocked at December 17th. So Lightning Warrior at level 30, not from the DD box as I initially thought when I was previewing the event to prepare for the video. So that's going to be great. You can also buy LP tanks. Where is it? You can also buy these LP tanks. Oh, wait, what is this? Bonus for losing a duel. If you lose a duel against a monster, special skill willpower will be activated automatically, which gives you a buff. And then, oh, okay, that's nice. So, if for the duration of the duel, so if you keep losing, your monsters get buffed up to 300 points. That's nice too. And then you can buy potions, and you can buy these LP Tank Plus to increase your life points. But if support item usage from the Bakura event is any guide, you don't have to purchase these at all. It's just for people that want to, I don't know, clear out the event immediately, and also have only been playing the game for a week, and they don't have like any form of coherent deck. So I wouldn't worry about paying for those support items too much. But I am looking forward to the new grass deck cheese, and I will commence with this event immediately, and I definitely want to be getting all of the orbs for the lottery, so I can get those 40 gems. I need to somehow incorporate Lunar Envoy into my innuendo vocabulary. That's gonna be a moonbeam. That's gonna be a moonbow. Something like that. All right. So, yeah, so we can just auto-duel this with the Power Shark, or really anything. This looks like, you know, the level 10 deck. They don't have anything but the weakest of monsters, and we win immediately. I'm just seeing, do we get EXP? Can I grind Tristan and also grind the orbs? We get a reduced amount of character EXP, and it's a 1.5 experience campaign, so you're better off grinding the regular duelists. Alright. Okay. But that's an easy 3 orbs for the lottery, and that will conclude my review. Ooh, with the 3 LP potions. We're also getting fat gems off of the floor completions. So I think Konami's been listening to our surveys. Thank you for watching.